And they will invest the money in education too. Up to this moment. When I don't collect your student loan, by the way, if you started collecting that, now it's all graduate. What future is he talking about? And that future, he said, is building. Who are those who are going to exist in that future? The dead, hungry Nigerians of now. Are those the ones he's building the future for? Is that not the same future that Bokwari said he was building? That some of you bled. You bled. You starved. You suffered for 8 years. And the Aminals, they were there cashing out hundreds of billions of your money stolen, trillions of that gone into private pockets. And yet, those of you who were waiting for the reward of your sacrifices because you love Nigeria, you have your suffering has now been renewed. It is now the renewed shaky. So when the policemen heard that people were not going to come and celebrate any democracy day, but they would rather celebrate the hunger day, the police, the same police in the democracy, at the tone of their language earlier, last night, I think. Yeah. Listen to this.
Nigeria plays force warns against violent protests, destruction of critical infrastructures. As IGP orders deployment, warns against the criminal act of tampering with the national grid. Following recent moves by some groups mobilizing for a mass protest nationwide, the Nigeria Police Force reiterates that the right of citizens to protest is a right to peaceful protest only. The Nigeria Police will protect the rights of all citizens, including those on peaceful protest, but will not look on to see the rights of other citizens being violated. No decent society anywhere in the world will tolerate violent destruction of lives and property in the name of a protest. While the Nigeria Police Force is committed to protecting the rights of those on peaceful protests, it will not look on to see the right of others being violated in the name of a mass protest. Those who want to stage a peaceful protest are advised to inform the police and request for police protection. Those who do otherwise should be ready to face the full weight of the law. Members of the public are again reminded that it is a criminal offense to tamper with the national grid or prevent or disrupt the transmission of electricity. It is equally unacceptable to cause disruption to any other critical infrastructure, such as airports, hospitals, and other essential services, or violent picketing in whatever magnitude. The Nigeria Police Force, being a civil and responsive institution, committed to maintaining law and order and ensuring the safety and security of all citizens, therefore warns that any attempt to disrupt critical infrastructure, which could lead to an act of economic sabotage, treasonable felony, and jeopardize national security and public safety, will not be condoned during any protest action, and will be met with the full force of the law. The Inspector General of Police of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, IGP Olukayode Adeolu-Egbetokun, PhD, NPM, has directed all zonal assistant inspectors general of police and state command commissioners of police, in collaboration with other security agencies, to ensure robust security arrangements and in place to prevent any breakdown of law and order, including strategic deployments to protect key infrastructures and ensure that protests, if any, remain peaceful and lawful. The police equally appeals to parents and guardians to warn their wards not to be used by disgruntled and misguided individuals who are mobilizing for destructions with intent to create anarchy. Such individuals advised in their own interest to shelve their unpatriotic and clandestine plans. We remain dedicated to upholding the rights of citizens while ensuring that public order is maintained. Thank you. This message is from the Office of the Inspector General of Police, Force Headquarters, Abuja, because those who want to...
Nuisance Lele. Nuisance Lele.
Now, so then they do a useless man. From the beginning of the nonsense he was reading, he said, it is the right of the citizens to protest. Okay? Because they heard that some people are mobilizing, they want to protest. Now, the police, Nigerian police IG, then jumped from saying it is allowed, right? It is your right to protest. Then he added, he said, it must be peaceful protest. They will not tolerate vandalism, this, and that. Then he went on again to say, those who are mobilizing for that protest, right? They are planning anarchy. So you, parents, warn your children not to be part of them. It is their modus operandi. Civilians who need the protection of the Nigerian policemen, and they are right now trapped in the hands of their different captors, terrorists who have kidnapped them. The unlucky ones have been killed. There was no police to save them. There is not even any police statement from the police IG to the terrorists. All of you, the terrorists that are killing people in Kankara, we want to tell you, no statement from them, nothing. It was after Atiku, Obi, and the rest of them started condemning the killings. That was when Tinubu issued a statement that they should apprehend the terrorists killing people in Bokwari's state. You forgot Kankara, Kajuru. Kankara was a place they kidnapped school children under Bokwari. Over 300 school children under Bokwari in Kankara. Remember, Kankara boys. So yes, the police was ready for the hungry Nigerians because according to them, it's probably going to be about anarchy. So anarchy looms. So I took collection of some of the earlier clips of the protest across Nigeria today. So I fused them together from Edo to Lagos to Kaduna and then to Abuja, okay, and a few other places like that. So I'll share them with us, okay, in the next clip. Let's go take a look.
So, Human Angu is currently here at Under Bridge, Ikeja, covering the June 12 protest. Nigerian youths are protesting against hardship. They are protesting against hunger. They want police out of the protest ground.
What's happening in Nigeria? Whether the economic condition is not favorable, nobody can nobody can feed their family or feed themselves. Let that pass. So we are not here to support anybody. We are here to peaceful protest and do that with our peaceful. So our friends in the media, please, for any ammunition. please, because you defend, you also are compromised. That is the issue. So report our protest the way you see it now. We are here on the protest. The police are here. The government are here. We are here. We are here on the protest. All the things are protest. We go on our own way. So we are not divided anymore. We are not.
So the Lagos protesters have now decided that they are not ending this protest anytime soon until the national coordinator of Take It Back movement that was kidnapped last night is being released.
Nigerians are hungry. Nigerians are saying they are hungry.
Solidarity forever, we shall always fight for our rights. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, we shall always fight for our rights. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come. Freedom come by struggle, by struggle. Freedom come by struggle. Freedom come by struggle. Great.
Bàbá wẹ̀nu wẹ̀ ilé ṣáàtì èmi ló kàn.
Bàbá tí ò gbádùn tó tún sunkún èmi ló kàn. Èmi ló kàn.
Èmi ló kàn, bàbá tí ó gbádùn tó ń sunkún èmi ló kàn. Solidarity forever. Man, these people are going to make you hate that song now. It is one of the most stupid song that has become more foolish to sing these days. I don't want to find myself in the midst of people singing that. Solidarity forever. So after that, what happened? Everybody go home. Yeah. The criminals in Nigeria, I mean, they should, in fact, Showore should stop calling this protest. Showore should start calling it expression of feelings. Because that's what they do. You see 15 people here. You see 30 people there. You see 40 here. That's the most. Then you see maybe 10 here. Everybody carrying flag. Solidarity forever. You need to end hunger. You need to end starvation. Our right is our right. And everybody will scream. Then when they are tired, they will fold all the cardboard, fold all the banners, fold everything and say, comrade, thank you so much. Me and they go, Yanokwaja, get one urgent 2K where I won't go pick. everybody go back home. So I said every time, I don't understand, if not because the criminals in Nigeria are so scared. They know that something inside of you want to do more than singing solely. So they are afraid. In fact, not that. They expect that what they are doing to you, what you are facing in Nigeria, should be so bad enough to have triggered a lot of you to have attacked them, come after them. So every time you say you want to, tomorrow is the showdown, we will show them, because that's what show will say. Show will be like, everybody should come out. Unfortunately, people don't come out to give, possibly that's the problem. So imagine if you have 10,000 to 20,000 people in Lagos, and then you stay out there and say, okay, what do you want? What do we want? Okay, hang on, let me think about something so that you can go out there and say, okay, what do we want? We want food. When do we want it? Now. So if they don't give you food, you know, go come out all over Nigeria. You shut everywhere down. So I said, the problem when people ask, what is the way forward? The problem is that stop asking the way forward when you are not ready to actually follow the way forward. Because majority of Nigerians have been brainwashed to believe that somebody will rise someday. One person will shall rise one day and will fight for us. That's their belief. So that is why false prophets, messiahs, always pop up every now and then. It could be in the military. Once they pop up, say, yeah, thank God our enemy has fallen. Another person has taken over. Then that one will begin to deal with them. Yeah? Then they begin to pray for another messiah. Maybe something should happen. The messiah should rise. So because they have been subjected that way, there are some Nigerians too who have savior personality. You know? Or you don't know that? Yeah, there are some Nigerians who have this savior mentality. I am fighting for my people. Okay? I am standing up and fighting because I have to fight for. You can't fight for people who don't want to be fought for. The people actually have to want to fight. Okay? And then you can say, yeah, I am fighting with my people. It's better than I am fighting for my people. Alaye, go sit down, Joe. Fighting for who? So there are Nigerians like that who have that savior mentality. And there are majority of Nigerians who are expecting a savior. So they will come to you and say, hey, okay, what is the way forward? They are not ready to follow any way forward, though. Majority of them love their chains more than anything, though. Then they carry their slavery chain with pride. That's why they will tell you, I'm a proud Nigerian. I say, Mama, who they call yourself a proud Nigerian? It means like say you're a proud slave. No. I am a proud Nigerian. Proud Nigerian. Stop calling yourself proud. It's like saying I'm a proud slave. Which kind of level? If you are not willing to follow any way forward, stop asking for it. So I said, once you are willing to fight for yourself, out of 145 million Nigerians living in multi-dimensional poverty, over 70 million Nigerians no get job, no real job. Some of them get family, they don't get a real job. Some they are in their 30s, they look like they are in their 50s. They know they call them a Adubu already. Yeah. The poverty is so extreme that the younger people are the most affected victims in everything that is happening in Nigeria. The younger people are those mostly affected and mostly neglected too. I said, out of 145 million, if not just 10% of Puna, with the inside that multi-dimensional poverty, decided to shut down Nigeria, these criminals who are scared of you, many of them will run away. Those of them that will remain, it will be like say you use juju talk to them. They will begin to kind of beg. That means the whole thing has come to a conclusion. You can no longer take it. But if you are looking for Jesus Christ to come and die for you, Baba, you go take for inside the slave camp. Oh. And I'm just going to be here to keep reminding you, maybe motivate you too. Your suffering, the hardship, the oppression, you see, the abuse and the assault you are getting from these roads, they are enough motivation. They are enough motivation for you to kind of to snap. They are waiting for you to snap, or rather, and singing and dancing. Then we go back home. They are protesting hunger and they are dancing and clapping, having their own, once they are tired, okay, they will go home. And then they will be wondering why the criminal politicians don't take them serious. I mean, if I am a politician in that contraption, and then I open the social media and I see these 20, 30 people next to a roadside shop, next to the bridge, clapping and dancing. Even the policemen, they were just like, oh, I hope they finish before 12, because I get appointment for Ojuri roadblock. Make these people know spoil business for me today, Jerry. I hope they finish what they are doing. By now, majority of them are now back home. So what is next? What's going to happen? So that's why I said that I do not want to kind of condemn it, okay? But I want to say, Showore and the people who are organizing this kind of protests, right? They should stop calling it a protest. We are shutting down tomorrow. Stop calling it that. Start calling it expression of feelings. How do you feel? Nigerians, how do you feel? Oh, we're being power. You know what? Meet us at Ikeja under bridge tomorrow, so that we can tell the politicians and the government that they're being power. We must make them give us our rights. Solidarity. It's like an on auto. Everywhere you go, then they go back home. If I was a politician in that contraption, I would look at it as unserious people here. So call it a day of expression of feelings. Okay, even a protest should be, and I do not want to put all of that on the organizers. The organizers called out. Sonyaolu Abijuwon, the leader, got arrested. He is still under detention as we speak. So what would you do? If you call out Nigerians who said they are hungry, they are starving, to come out and let us